in here trying to get packed up. Cause I ain't seen my brother in a minute, and my load canceled on me. And it happened to cancel on me right in his neck of the woods. So I'm here in Florida right now, packing up. My brother just pulled up on me. And I ain't seen him in probably about 2 years. Cause he a military guy. I'm a truck driver. It's hard to link up. Look at my guy pulling up now.
I ain't been on the truck in a while.
My boy done pulled up.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, bro.
Fat boy.
Big as shit.
I ain't been on this joint yet.
Oh, you ain't been on this truck?
Nah, it's soft on the ground.
Yeah, I got my carpet.
I got my
walking
feet
on walking on my carpet, bro, with the...
I got this.
Gee.
The shitty.
But yeah, we about to hit the beach, bro. I ain't been to the beach in a long time. Let's go hit some water, man. Trucker Hood family, what's good? What is going on, man? Boy, man, I had the time of my life last night, and it was just all completely unexpected. Like, none of this was planned. It just happened. I had a load, went down to delivered in Orlando, and then I had another load that was supposed to come from Jacksonville. No, Orlando to Jacksonville, but it canceled. So I, just really not any loads out of here. And I ended up calling my brother and telling him ahead of time that I was going to be in Jacksonville and maybe we should link up and have some lunch. But because the load canceled, it gave me the entire day, the entire night. So me and him, we just said, forget it. We're going to go to the beach, man. Let's go hang out, man. So he came and picked me up, man. We booked a room. We went to the beach and we hung out for the night and caught up with him. I didn't get a chance to see my brother in I haven't seen him in 2 years. Maybe even longer. I haven't seen him. Me being over the road and living in another state, and him being, he's a military guy that just got out, turned electrician, so, and he moved over here to the Florida area, so it just been, difficult to connect because he's always working, I'm always working, but man, we needed that, man. I could see it in, it's my little brother. I could see it in his face. He was telling me, man, I'm about to cry because you're leaving, man. But it was amazing to see him again and spend that time with him and have some fun. And just, we got it was like we were teenagers all over again. And, we got to talk about a lot of different things and different topics and, just catching up on life. And, and one of the topics we kind of touched on was, where do we want to, what's our goals, what we aiming for, because we talk about our achievements and, and where we want to go with things later on. And that's kind of where I got stuck in the conversation talking to him. It's like, bro, I honestly don't know where I want to go with myself right now. And that's part of the reason why I never tried to I don't really want to rush my kids into hey man, you're 18, you're 19, you're 20, whatever the age is that you feel as though a child should be ready to face the world and be like, hey man, you're old enough, you should get ready to be out here, because man, none of us, I'm knocking on 40, man, and I'm not even ready. I'm not even fully there. I'm still figuring it out myself. So I try not to rush them, because that's when they I was one of them. I was rushed, kind of. I felt rushed. Maybe I wasn't, but I felt rushed, and it was like that's when I kind of started getting into things I probably shouldn't have got into and doing things because it was just like I was just trying to figure my way out. I had no clue, and yeah, we just think conversation got deep basically, and we kind of look at what do we really want, and then in a way it's like yeah, I want a trucking company with thousands of trucks, and I could be the next JB Hunt or whatever it is, but it but do I really want that? Do I want it because like everybody else wants it? Everybody else wants to be this major trucking company. Am I okay with having just one truck? Do I even want a truck? Sometimes I gotta ask myself these questions because honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm just doing it because it feeds the family. I do it because it keeps everyone at my house is secure. I know that my kids they have a roof over their head. I know that they got lights. I know that they're gonna eat, and I know they're gonna eat tomorrow, and I know they're gonna eat the day after that, and so on. As long as I'm here, and that in itself is a blessing. It's more than what a lot of people have. It's more than there's. This is pretty much what I'm getting at. What I'm trying to say is, a lot of the times we all look at another person's success and see that as success, but that person could be living in misery in that success. In that, what you see as a goal, they're wishing they had your life, and you're wishing you had theirs, and not really taking the time to look at our own lives and say, man, I really am blessed right where I am. I don't need more. I could always have less. I don't need the big house when everybody loves me in the small one I got. I don't need the fancy car when this one gets me to A to B just fine. And that's where this everything with technology has really changed things lately, because we all of us get on our phones and stuff, and we look and we see everyone living. We're watching everyone's highlight reel on their social media pages. Everyone's posting everything that's fabulous going on in their lives, and it'll make you wonder, like, why am I not living like that? Why is mine not like that? I work way harder than this person. I know I do, but why am I not where they are? Why am I not? And behind closed doors, and when they get off of their phones and they put them down, they probably sit on their edge of their beds and they cry at night. And you probably don't see that side of what they're going through or what they deal with. A lot of people just post it because they hide the fact that they're not okay. They're struggling. And we'll look at it and wish that we were them, when exactly where you are right now is exactly where you need to be. Yeah. I just had to look at that for myself, man. And luckily I got an early awakening to that message, because like I said, when I was younger and I got in trouble and they shipped me back to my mom and my grandmom ended up shipping me to Jamaica because I kept getting in trouble back home in the city, and they wanted to separate me from the crowd I was hanging with, the people I was with. They said the only thing they could think of was ship me to Jamaica. So I got shipped back. I stayed there for a year and I had to go to school. And while I was there, man, it was like all the things, all the amenities I had here, I didn't have anymore. It was just all gone, and I had to create ways to enjoy myself. I had to create ways to, you know, I learned so much over there. Like, I learned how to cook. I learned how to plant. I got a green thumb over there. I was learning to, you know, was going to school. I just was meeting so many different people and doing so much stuff that spending that time with my dad was probably the best thing that ever happened to me. Because in Jamaica, it was back then. It may be a little different now, but back then, you didn't just go get a job, fill out an application or whatever. There was some people who had jobs, but where we live, it wasn't many jobs. You had to have a skill, a trade, something that you can do to make money, and everyone was helping each other. Like, maybe I learned to weld and you're building your house, but you're building your house because you make money fixing cars. But my car is broken down, you need welding. Every hand washed, you know, one hand washed another. And yeah, it taught me to, like, just seeing how people lived over there with the minimal, and everyone was smiling, everyone enjoyed themselves. And here, you see a lot of people miserable. A lot of people are trying to find the word, depressed. There we go. You see a lot of depression going on in the world right now because people don't understand that you are perfectly fine exactly where you are in your life. No matter how bad it is, there's always somebody else that got it worse than you. So yeah, man, that little bit of time right there just showed me you know, what I need to learn to value more in life. And, you know, seeing my brother, getting to be out here on the road, and I get the chance that no matter where people are in my family, wherever they're at, I get a chance to be there. And that's one of the best blessings in trucking. Even though I lost a load, I lost some money, I gained something better at the end, and that was time I got to spend. But yeah, man, that's just my quick video for today, man. As always, another freestyle video, just what was on my mind. I thought it was, you know, it was something I'd like to share with you guys. So I hope you guys like this one. If you did, man, leave a like, and, you know, till the next one, man. I'm going. All right, Brody.
I had fun, man.
Yes, sir, man. I had a freaking ball, bro. I'll catch you next time. All right.